Fair Use Daily Reflections. This is a book of reflections by AA members for AA members. December 18th. Honesty with Newcomers. Tell him exactly what happened to you. Stress the spiritual feature freely. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 93. The marvel of AA is that I tell only what happened to me. I don't waste time offering advice to potential newcomers, for if the advice worked, nobody would get to AA. All I have to do is show what has brought me sobriety and what has changed my life. If I fail to stress the spiritual features of AA's program, I am being dishonest. The newcomer should not be given a false impression of sobriety. I am sober only through the grace of my higher power, and that makes it possible for me to share with others. Courage to Change One Day at a Time in Al-Anon, December 18th. In places where people depend upon camels for transportation, they have a saying, trust in God and tie your camel to a tree. I think of this saying as a colorful way of describing what we in Al-Anon call doing the footwork. First, we trust in our higher power. Trusting is a way of affirming that we are willing to be receptive to whatever the higher power chooses for us. We do not resign ourselves to our fate. We meet the day with confident expectation. We expect a miracle, as they say. But we cannot expect our higher power to do for us what we can clearly do for ourselves. We must do our part. The 12 steps help us to distinguish between our responsibilities and those we can turn over to God. Today's reminder. Today I give thanks for the guidance of my higher power and for the measure of common sense needed to apply this guidance to the details of my daily life. There is a quote from In All Our Affairs, and it reads, "No one else can define our role in the unique partnership we develop with our higher power." Just for today, Daily Meditations for Recovering Addicts, December 18th. The message of our meetings. The fact that we, each and every group, focus on carrying the message provides consistency. Addicts can count on us. Basic text, page 68. Tales of our antics in active addiction may be funny. Stories of our old bizarre reactions to life when using may be interesting. But they tend to carry the mess more than the message. Philosophical arguments on the nature of God are fascinating. Discussions of current controversies have their place. However, it's not at an NA meeting. Those times when we grow disgusted with meetings and find ourselves complaining that they don't know how to share or it was another whining session are probably an indication that we need to take a good, hard look at how we share. What we share about, how we got into recovery, and how we stayed here through practicing the 12 steps is the real message of recovery. That's what we are looking for when we go to a meeting. Our primary purpose is to carry the message to the still suffering addict, and what we share at meetings can either contribute significantly to this effort or detract greatly. The choice and the responsibility is ours. Just for today, I will share my recovery at an NA meeting. Today, Emotions Anonymous, December 18th. Reflection for today. I have heard that the eagle is the only bird who will fly into a storm. I like relating to the eagle because I know the quicker I face my pain, the faster I pass through the stormy time. On the other side of the storm, I always find a beautiful rainbow. In this rainbow, the colors show me the strength and courage which I had not known I possessed. This strength and courage gives me hope to face whatever lies ahead. Meditation for today. Grant me the spirit of the eagle so I can continue to soar and become the person you created me to be. Today I will remember, each time I face my pain, I receive the gift of strength and courage. Strengthening my recovery. Meditations for adult children of alcoholics, dysfunctional families. December 18th. Service. The purpose of service in ACA is to support one another in becoming responsible for our own well-being. BRB, page 354. It can be difficult to start doing service when service seems to carry such a heavy responsibility. The idea that we can help another person recover feels similar to our having tried to save our families. Yet service in ACA is what provides others the opportunity to assume responsibility for themselves. Opening the meeting, being the secretary, keeping the books, and picking up chairs after the meeting are all things that keep a meeting open and provide the means for ourselves and others to recover. As members turn to us for guidance, we realize that we can share our experience, strength, and hope, but that also the directions are right in front of them. The newcomer's pamphlet, the BRB, the yellow workbook, and other pieces of literature will answer any question the member may have. Our goal is to support adult children as they become comfortable with the idea that they can be responsible for their own well-being. It may be very frustrating to the newer member to understand that by allowing them to find the strength to love themselves, we are expressing a deep level of love. However, if done with a spirit of love and a short explanation, they will feel the strength of the program, filling in the vacuum they had long sought to deny. The affirmation reads, "On this day I will give service, realizing that every part of setting up a meeting creates an opportunity for ACAs to become empowered to love themselves." Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember that you are not alone and that recovery is absolutely possible, one day at a time.